Good evening. My name is Victoria Evans, and today I'm here to talk to you about the writing process of my book. The writing process for me was fairly simple. I brainstormed, came up with my topic and the direction I wanted my story to go in. I then wrote my words, did a rough draft, had someone to look over it and proofread it, corrected it, and then I drew my pictures, put the words and the pictures together in a book, and there you have it, my book. I think my book would be very beneficial to anyone who wants to read it, whether it's parents, other teachers, or the kids themselves. My book is about a little girl named Twala who desperately wanted to read. However, she could not. Every time she turned around, someone was constantly asking her if she could read. Twala would answer the question the same way day after day, until one day Twala discovered something. So, now I will begin reading my story. Can you read? What do you mean? This is the front of the book. This is the back of the book. And this is the spine of the book. This book is being dedicated to my brother, who struggles with reading for most of his life. I am proud of him because he learned to read, and I'm proud that he's my brother. In addition, I would like to dedicate this book to all the students that I serve, and to those who are struggling with reading. I hope that this story inspires you all in your acquisitions in learning to read. In the land of Dreamersville, there lived the cutest, cuddliest little bear in all the land. Her name was Fifi, the Twala bear. One day, her friend, Sprinkle, asked her, "Can you read?" "Can I read? What do you mean?" Twala walked away from her friend and into Miss Evans' classroom. She took a seat on the carpet and waited for the rest of her friends. Twala loved Miss Evans' class because there was always so much to do. Miss Evans had many bookshelves full of books from different genres. Before the books were read, Miss Evans would do a picture walk with the children that would allow them to answer questions about the pictures. She would also ask them to make predictions. Miss Evans would select different books to read to the class every day, which included topics that interested children. However, on this day, Miss Evans played the object identification game with the class. The teacher had labeled names of different objects around the classroom with words. As a small group activity, the teacher asked the children to repeat the objects as she pointed to the words. Twala loved playing this game, and later that evening, she told her daddy how much fun she had had. Her daddy looked at her and said, "Sounds like you like learning some new words, but can you read?" Twala sighed and said, "Can I read? What do you mean?" The next day, Twala walked into Miss Evans' classroom and walked over to the carpet area for music time. Miss Evans played the ABC Mix song, which helped Twala to learn the sounds that each letter of the alphabet makes. After hearing the song for several weeks, Miss Evans said, "Okay, class, it's time to test out what we've learned. What sound does the letter T make?" Twala raised her hand, and the teacher called on her. Twala replied, "Tough, tough." "That's right. Good job, replied Miss Evans. The next morning, Twilla's brother Bam asked her, "Can you read?" "Can I read? What you mean?" This made Twila mad, and she walked away from her brother. Again, Twila walked into her classroom to have more fun. This time, Miss Evans started introducing the letters of the alphabet to the students, 2 letters at a time each week. Twila was so interested in learning the letters that she was able to learn the letters in no time and could identify them all. That night, Twila told her mother she could say all the letters in the alphabet. Twila's mother was so happy, but when she said, "Can you read?" Twila replied, "Can I read? What you mean?" Near the end of the school year, Miss Evans started to model reading for the class, and they were learning about rhyming words. Miss Evans had explained to the class that rhyming words sound alike or similar. Then she placed some rhyming word flashcards with pictures in the classroom for the children. Some of the words were cat, hat, rat, mat, cap, wrap, car, jar, star. Twila was so happy because her teacher started sending books home for parents to read to her. Also, Miss Evans allowed the children to create their own stories with illustrations. This illustration was done by Tasani. Once upon a time, I was walking down the street. Twila loved to make up her own stories, and she would use the sight words she had learned from playing sight word bingo. It wasn't until she sat down to read her story to the class that Twila realized she could read. Twila jumped up and down. She was so excited she ran to Miss Evans. Twila grabbed her teacher and said, "Thank you for helping me to learn to read." Miss Evans said, "You're the one who did the work, and that's why you learned to read." Twila got on the bus and sat down. Her friend Sprinkle came over and sat down too. Sprinkle looked at Twila and asked her, "Can you read?" Twila replied, "I can read." "What you mean?" "I can read almost anything." The end.